Byju's was founded in Bangalore by engineer Baiju Ravendran, who initially offered informal math classes to friends working in the city's tech sector. Over time, Byju's expanded its services, providing tutoring for primary and secondary school students. In 2015, it ventured into online tutoring, aiming to make learning fun. It reached a valuation of $22 billion in 2022 as its popularity rose by offering online and offline education courses. But last year, the company's popularity and valuation have seen a sharp decline. The company, once valued at $22 billion, is undergoing insolvency proceedings, a development that raises questions on what could happen to its 5,000 employees, including teachers, in addition to thousands of vendors and customers. For more than a year now, the Bengaluru-based edtech company has been in turbulent waters with issues ranging from payment defaults, staff layoffs, boardroom battles, and alleged lapses in corporate governance. However, in the case with BCCI over non-payment of 158 rupees crore, that is almost $19 million pertaining to a sponsorship deal of the Indian cricket team, Byju's has seemingly stepped on a tripwire that has resulted in the National Company Law Tribunal admitting the company for insolvency proceedings on July 16. The National Company Law Tribunal has reportedly asked Byju's to pay employee salaries regardless of access to funds from its rights issue, warning that failure to do so could result in an audit by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. In recent hearing on employees' salary payment plea, NCLT's Bengaluru bench noted that as a functioning company, Byju's should have revenues and instructed it to respond to the employee's application, scheduling a hearing for the following week, according to a money control report. Byju's has claimed that it has paid all employees their April and May salaries, but has yet to fully pay the salaries for February and March. June month salary is not credited too. Earlier this week, Karnataka Labour Minister Santosh Lad called on Byju's to settle outstanding dues to former employees. The Labour Department received complaints from about 200 employees, totaling 4.5 rupees crore in dues. WhatsApp messages, internal emails, company contracts, and audio recordings of calls and meetings reveal how some bosses at Byju's pressure and threaten employees into working more than 72 hours a week and do not allow them lunch breaks, time off, or even to leave the office if strict targets are not met. But with their families' hopes pinned on them, Byju's staff, many of whom are first-generation college graduates or come from low-income homes, say they put up with the punishing environment over fears of losing their jobs in India's tough labor market. In recent years, factions of Byju's workers have tried to rally and unite colleagues, be it on WhatsApp groups or LinkedIn forums, to demand better work conditions. However, they have faced stiff opposition from Byju's. Of course, the company is fighting multiple legal battles with its investors and lenders. This affects the Byju's employees so much. The employees were not given proper response when questioned about their salary. Many are struggling to manage their family expenses as their only source of income is affected. Teachers were taking class for free, hoping that all the crisis would be sorted soon. But the current situation is, all the employees, including teachers, are frustrated as they doesn't know what's next. The employees are struggling as they were not able to pay their EMIs and they are not able to manage their medical expenses. Most of the employees stopped working as the management didn't provide proper response to them. Parents are also worried about their invested money. As the company is not responding to parents who wants refund, parents keeps communicating to the teachers. Teachers were trying their best to convince the parents, but at one point teachers had to face parents' frustration. So much commotion rose between the employees, and they are literally in a sinking ship. Some switched over to other jobs. But proper relieving order or experience certificate was not provided too. Some are still working in the company believing that they would get their salary soon. Byju's operations are evidently at a far from ideal stage. Ravindran remains the only shareholder and executive with the knowledge of key company information and operating modules for various businesses. Besides the BCCI insolvency plea, Byju's investors are battling with him in court over a rights issue, blocking funds. Byju's lenders have a similar tale to tell. They and the company have sued each other in U.S. courts. Ravindran, according to people who know him, has dragged this really long, but time now is running out and there is very little money left in the company. The employees of Byju's are literally praying that all these problems should be sorted soon so that their salaries reflect in their bank accounts.